The 2024 summer transfer window has been and gone, and Manchester City will continue until January with what players they have. But despite the window being closed, the champions are always planning for the future. The world champions will be in the background planning their squad build for next summer and beyond. With that in mind, a recent report indicates that Manchester City are continuing to monitor two German internationals. Danny Rust and Dean Jones have reported for Gimsport that Manchester City are tracking Jamal Musiala and Joshua Kimmich. Furthermore, Rust and Jones report that City have their eyes on a potential move for the pair of German internationals next summer. Lastly, Jones and Rust add that a move for Kimmich seems easier to accomplish than signing Jamal Musiala from Bayern Munich. Of Joshua Kimmich and Jamal Musiala, only a Manchester City move for Musiala seems to make sense. There is no doubt of the pedigree of Joshua Kimmich and Jamal Musiala. Kimmich is a proven performer at a high level. He has been ever present in Bayern Munich's lineup since Pep Guardiola managed the club. Jamal Musiala is one of the premier young playmakers in world football. But from a City point of view, only a move for Musiala seems to make sense. There is a time coming in the near future when Manchester City will need to start replacing several key players. Players such as Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne and Ilkay Gundogan are closer to the end of their storied careers rather than the beginning. They are still key contributors to Pep Guardiola's side, as City's flying start to the 24-25 season proves. But there is a time coming when Manchester City will need to start regenerating their midfield stocks. That's where a player like Jamal Musiala could come in. Musiala is the right age profile and has the ability to slot into Manchester City's midfield. He has shown during his time at Bayern Munich and on international duty with Germany just how talented he is. It is a fair conclusion to draw that Musiala is one of the premier young talents in European football. Based on this, he could be the ideal player to slot into City's midfield when the time comes for the champions to regenerate that area of the pitch. On the other hand, there doesn't appear to be as strong a case for potential City move for Joshua Kimmich. Mateo Kovacic plays the role that Kimmich would seemingly slot into at Manchester City. The return of Ilkay Gundogan also seems to close the door on any potential City move for Kimmich. Given his age and City's squad makeup, there doesn't look to be room or need for another senior midfielder. The 2025 summer transfer window is a long way off. But Manchester City will be making plans for next summer throughout this season. That is evidenced by Danny Rust and Dean Jones' new report. But on closer inspection of the two German internationals that Gimsport name, only a future Manchester City move for Jamal Musiala seems to be practical.